Han Gang makes first public speech since Nobel win. Newly crowned Nobel laureate Han Gang said the past week will be remembered as a special one on Thursday. Making her first public appearance since receiving the Nobel Prize in Literature on October 10th, author Han attended the Pony Chung Foundation's awards ceremony to accept the Pony Chung Innovation Award, which she was scheduled to do before her Nobel win announcement was made. When I received the news from the Nobel Committee, truthfully, it didn't feel real, so I simply tried to have a calm conversation. But when I hung up the phone and checked the news, that is when reality kicked in. She said during an acceptance speech at Pony Chung Hall in Gangnam District, Southern Seoul. It was such a joyous and grateful occasion, and I quietly celebrated it. She continued, there were people who were worried about the peace in my personal life, but I trust and hope that my days will not change too much from the past. I am a person who connects with the world through what I write, so I hope to continue writing, as I have been doing, and meet the readers through my books. Han briefly shared her passion for writing as well. She barely drinks alcohol and recently quit the caffeine. But in this quietude, my favorite thing to do is to think about the books I want to write, she said. I value the process of imagining the outlines of a yet-to-be-written book, writing a little with what comes into my mind, erasing just as much as I've written and making efforts to get to know my characters through various ways. When you start writing a novel, you inevitably get lost, or you surprise yourself when you turn a corner and find yourself in an unexpected place. But the joy is great when you take a long detour and finally move toward the end. I published my first novel in January 1994, so this year marks exactly 30 years that I've been writing this way. Han is currently working on a new book that she started in the spring of this year and hope to finish it by the second half of 2025. But whenever authors predict the date of release, we always get it wrong, so I can't be sure, she said. She planned to write 3 more books over the next 6 years. In about a month, I'll be 50 years old. If conventional wisdom holds that a writer's golden age is usually between 50 and 60, that means I have 6 years left. Of course, there are writers who stay active into their 70s and 80s, but that's a lucky thing in many ways. So far now, for the next 6 years, I want to focus on writing the 3 books that are in my mind right now. Han is set to give her official Nobel speech on December 10th in Stockholm, Sweden.